Halloween, celebrated annually on October 31st, has a rich history that dates back thousands of years. Its origins can be traced to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, pronounced So-in, which marked the end of the harvest season and the onset of winter. The Celts, who lived in what is now Ireland, the UK, and northern France, believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead was blurred. During this time, they thought that the spirits of the dead would return to Earth, causing chaos and mischief. Samhain, the Celtic roots. Samhain was a significant festival for the Celts. It was a time for feasting and honoring the dead, as they believed that the presence of spirits could provide guidance for the coming year. To appease these spirits, people would leave out food and drink, and bonfires were lit as part of the festivities, believed to have protective properties. Additionally, the Celts would wear costumes, typically made of animal skins, to disguise themselves from the spirits, a practice that laid the groundwork for modern Halloween costumes. The Roman influence. With the expansion of the Roman Empire, two Roman festivals were incorporated into Samhain. Feralia, a day in late October when the Romans commemorated the passing of the dead, and Pomona, a celebration honoring the goddess of fruit and trees, which is thought to be the origin of the tradition of bobbing for apples on Halloween. The blending of these traditions contributed to the evolving nature of the holiday. Christianity and All Hallows' Eve. By the 8th century, the influence of Christianity began to permeate the Celtic lands. In 609 AD, Pope Boniface IV designated November 1st as All Saints' Day, a day to honor all saints and martyrs. This holiday was intended to replace the pagan festival of Samhain. The evening before All Saints' Day became known as All Hallows' Eve, which eventually evolved into Halloween. The Church's effort to Christianize the pagan festival led to various customs merging, including the idea of lighting candles in jack-o'-lanterns to guide spirits home. The modern Halloween. As Halloween spread to America in the 19th century, especially with the influx of Irish immigrants fleeing the Great Famine, the holiday began to take on a more community-oriented and less religious character. The customs evolved into the Halloween we know today, characterized by trick-or-treating, costume parties, and haunted houses. The early 20th century saw Halloween as a time for community celebrations rather than a night of mischief. In the 1920s and 1930s, Halloween parties became popular, and the practice of trick-or-treating emerged as a way for children to partake in the festivities. The tradition involved children dressing up in costumes and going door to door, asking for treats with the phrase, "trick or treat." This practice was a way to control the mischief that had historically accompanied the holiday, ensuring that children were engaged in a fun, safe activity. Commercialization of Halloween. The commercialization of Halloween took off in the mid-20th century. By the 1950s, the holiday had transformed into a multi-billion-dollar industry in the United States, characterized by costume sales, decorations, and candy. Today, Halloween is celebrated not only in the United States, but also in various forms around the world, with traditions varying by culture. In some countries, it retains its focus on honoring the dead, while in others, it is a festive occasion for children and families. Contemporary practices. Modern Halloween festivities include various activities such as haunted houses, ghost tours, pumpkin carving, and Halloween-themed movies. The rise of social media has also influenced how Halloween is celebrated, with people sharing costume ideas and decorations online. Additionally, the focus on spooky and horror-themed entertainment has expanded, with Halloween becoming a popular time for horror films, themed events, and parties. In conclusion, Halloween has evolved from an ancient Celtic festival into a widely celebrated holiday that blends elements of ancient customs, religious observances, and contemporary commercialism. Its enduring popularity is a testament to its ability to adapt and resonate across generations, making it one of the most beloved holidays around the world. Whether for the thrill of costumes and candy or the spirit of honoring the dead, Halloween continues to captivate and inspire people of all ages. For further reading on the history and cultural significance of Halloween, you can explore history.com/holidays/Halloween, and National Geographic at nationalgeographic.com/history article/the history-of Halloween.